Hey babes, what's up? We are back with another video, and if you're new on my channel, my name is Stephi Glam. I would love for you to stay with me, so please don't forget to subscribe down below and ring the little bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you're already my subscriber, then you already know. And in today's video in my channel, which is your channel, we have this palette. I'm not cutting this part. Okay guys, so we are back. I saved it. Yes, it fell right here. Nothing happened, okay? So this is the 01 Mercurial brand new palette from Tom Ford, and you know me, of course I had to pick it up because I love me some Tom Ford. And if you want to see how I created this look and what do I think about it, the formula, prices, I'm about to give you all the infos. But also I have a bunch of comparisons that I'm about to put out for you guys. We are going to compare the baby to all these palettes. So if you are ready for this, keep on watching. Mwah! So this is a Mercurial, and it is going to reflect everything that I have in front of me. And then when we open this beauty up, this is what we have. Of course, I have the little plastic on it, but I'm about to take it off. We get the regular two little brushes, and then let me tell you that they're really good. I suggest you to don't throw these little things away. Keep them in the palette. I mean, they don't bother. You never know if you need them when you're outside. We all been there where you want to take a palette and then we forgot the brushes. Oh my god, this is so pretty, guys. Look at this beauty. This is truly stunning. So guys, pretty. So I already showed you the close-ups of this baby, gave you all the info. I'm not sure if I told you that it goes for $88. That's the regular price of all Tom Ford's quads. And I got mine out of the Tom Ford that I'm always going to. I literally texted him last night asking him. In my mind, I didn't think they were gonna have it, but I was like, let me just text him, whatever. And he literally answered me back right away telling me, wow, it just arrived, literally, like now, it's all yours. And you know me, I woke up extremely early this morning to go pick this up. But if you want to pick it up, guys, you can go to the Tom Ford's website and they have it available. I suggested that if you like it, if you want to pick it up, go fast, because we all know how quick Tom Ford's new quads they be selling now, especially with this new package, guys, that we all know everybody's gonna want it. And that's it, guys. So let's just go into the application part of this eye look, and then we are going to continue with the comparisons. Mwah. Alright guys, so like always, I'm going to be creating a look using all my brushes dry, and then I am going to intensify the shadows by wetting my brushes. I'm gonna start with my Ref 02, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of this shadow, the lightest one, and I'm going to place it right here, really close to my brow bone. So pretty. I'm also gonna be using the same lightest shade, and I'm gonna apply a little bit right here on my inner corner. It's actually really pigmented dry. So now I'm gonna be grabbing my BK Beauty 01, and we're going into the second shade on top. And I'm going to be blending this shade on my crease. Right at the bottom of the lightest shade that I apply on my brow bone. I don't want to go over that one, okay? Perfect. Now I'm going to be grabbing my small blending brush. Any small blending brush will do. And I'm going into the same shade that I just used. And I'm not going to be blending it out. I'm going to be grabbing the shade and kind of like stamping it right here on my crease so I can get the most pigment out of that shadow. you see that when you stamp it, you get the most out of it. Now, after we place the color on the crease, I'm gonna be blending a little bit with slow circular motions, and I'm barely touching my skin, guys. I can't wait to see all the shades are wet. Like, I love how Tom Ford shadows looks when they're wet. So now what are we gonna do? I guess let me just grab my Ref 01, and we're going into this beautiful, it's like a reddish shade. And I'm gonna apply this right here on my leg. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of blending around the shadow. Remember, I want you to be able to see the red one, the shadow that we place on the crease, and then the lightest one on top of my brow bone. And I'm gonna bring this shade all the way into my outer V. So pretty, guys. I like it. Let me show you how it looks if you apply with the finger. So I'm gonna be grabbing this red shade right here with the finger. Look how pretty. And let me see. You definitely get a little bit more pigment, but I am a true believer of me wetting the shadows. It's like a habit, don't mind me. Now I'm gonna be grabbing my Scott Barnes. This is the Wink Brush 03. I told you about this brush before, okay? And we're gonna go into this brown, and we're gonna be creating a wing. I'm grabbing my BK Beauty and I'm blending a little bit right here, making sure everything is nice and blended, and that is exactly what I want. So right there you can see the brown shade, the red one, the lightest one on my brow bone. And now I'm gonna be wetting my brushes, and we're gonna start with the first brush we use, Ref 02. Always tap your brush in the back of your hand after you wash it, after you wet it. And then now we're gonna start with the lightest shade, and it's gonna go right here on my brow bone. Wow, you see what I'm talking about when you wet your brush? And right here on my inner corner. I'm happy. So now we're gonna go with my small blending brush, but I don't want to wet that one. So I wipe this one off, and I'm gonna be wetting it a little bit more. And we're going into this shade right here. And I'm gonna start placing this shade right at the bottom of the lightest one. Just like that. Now I'm gonna go in with my small blending brush, and I'm gonna make sure everything is nice and blended right here, that we don't have no harsh lines, nothing. I'm wetting my mini blush, but really a little bit. I don't like wetting these brushes, I never really do, but I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this shade just to apply it right here. That's beautiful. Now going back with my Ref 01, I'm gonna be wetting this brush, and now let's see how that burgundy pinky red looks wet. Starting from my inner corner, but not going all the way in. I'm going to place that right there on my lid, bringing it all the way into my outer V, but I'm not bringing this shade all the way up, guys. I want these two shades peeking through. That's pigmentation. That is So dope, guys. And then now we're gonna go back with my Scott Barnes and we're gonna grab a lot of this brown. And again, let's create these beautiful wings that this beautiful brush be giving me. Right there. With my BK Beauty, I'm just gonna blend this out a little bit to make sure I don't have no harsh lines. Make sure that the wing, it is even with my other shades. And that's it, guys. And at the bottom of it, guys, I'm going to be grabbing my flat definer from Sonia G. And first we're gonna start with the lighter shade, and I'm gonna bring it really close to my inner corner right here on my lower lash, right there. Kind of like making the lightest shade coming from my inner corner all the way into this little piece of my lower lash. I'm back with my Ref 02 and I'm stamping this shade right here on my lower lash. And then now we're gonna go into this shade right here and I'm gonna stamp it right on the middle of my lower lash. Go into the brown and I'm gonna stamp it in the outer part of my lower lash. So now with my flat definer, I'm just gonna do a little bit of blending right here. Make sure I'm blending one shade with the other one so it doesn't look harsh. Okay guys, I already applied mascara and I think this look looks so pretty and sexy on my eye. And what I did while I was applying mascara is I actually grabbed my flat definer brush from Sonia G and I brought a little bit from the lighter shade into the red. I forgot to blend these two babies out, so I want to show you to make sure you blend your look out in case you're recreating this look, which it will make me so happy. But this is what we have, guys. I think it is a super elegant look. So let me just finish with this eye and then we are gonna get into the comparisons. Mwah. Guys, so this is the swatches for Mercurial and then this is the swatches for First Frost. As you can see, the brown, this brown right here, it is way darker than these two browns. The lighter shade on Mercurial, it's like a champagne, when this one right here for First Frost, it is more like a frosty white. The only colors that they are similar will be this pinky right here with this pinky right here. And on the swatches that I just did from the Mercurial and the First Frost, the pinkies, they do actually look super similar. So I took away all the other swatches and then now have only these two babies so we can appreciate the shades a little bit more. And the first one, it's the one from the Mercurial Patle. And this one, it's the one from First Frost. Even when I move it, the second one, you see like a hint of like gold or frost. And this one right here, it is just a pink. I have now the First Frost and the Mercurial side to side. As you can see, they're not in a line. So now I'm gonna be putting the Mercurial and the Visionary next to each other, so you can appreciate the colors a little bit better. You see how the one from the Mercurial, the darker shade, it is like a brownish but with a red plump undertone. Yep. And again, this shade right here from this Visionary palette, this one, it is their Celestial formula, the chunky glitter one. And then now we have right here the Mercurial and the Meteoric 27 Meteoric. I always like struggle to say that name. So this is the new Mercurial and this is the Meteoric. Okay guys, so as we can see, this one right here, it is So cool tone, even though the Mercurial, it is a little bit more on the cool tone size. We have nothing alike between these two palettes, really. This shade right here, it is a matte. Okay, and they are so much lighter, guys. The Mercurial shades, they are all super pigmented. This is the Mercurial and the 27 Meteoric. Okay guys, and even though these two palettes, they don't look the same at all, and they don't really have much to compare, I did swatch this lighter shade and the brown one to see if maybe they look the same. So this is from the Mercurial palette, and this is the two shades from, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Intensity 3. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yes, Intensity 3. So this shade right here, it is a golden champagne, and this brown, pretty much they do have the same pigmentation, and both of them are dark. I do find this shade, the darkest one from Mercurial, with a reddish plump undertone. Alright guys, so I think I already have everything covered here, so let's do this and let's go into my final thoughts. And again, I know I only created one look. I normally don't like doing that. I like to create 2 looks, 3 looks, sometimes even 4 if I can. I like to always give you options. I know how it is when you have a palette and you don't know what to do with it, or when you're a beginner and you want to do so much but you only need a little push, you know, to kind of recreate looks. I've been there. I know what it is. And especially with a quad that you only have 4 shades, so you need ideas. You want to know what to do with 4 shades, not always the same look. That's not what we buy a whole full quad or a whole full palette to always create the same look. But I wanted to really put this video out for you guys in case that you do want it, or you and like, I don't know what to do, I don't know if I should buy it or not. I wanted to give you my final thoughts. And tell me if you want me to create more looks. I'm here for it. I will do another video with more looks using this squad, guys. So I do love this formula. It really stands for what it claims. A no fallout, creamy, rich in pigment, is metallic. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I find that all the shades had a ton of pigment, and sometimes we do struggle with a Tom Ford quad when it have to do with pigment, because there's some men that have no pigmentation. You have to build it, and build it up. Okay, and this is not the case with this palette. You're not gonna have no struggle when it comes to the pigmentation. Now going into the packaging, I don't like this packaging better than the standard brown and gold. If you know me, you know I love gold, but my favorite packaging from Tom Ford, it is this white and gold. I don't know, it's just this all silver. It's really not getting me, it's not attracting me, and it really have nothing special. But that's not me complaining, that's my opinion. Everybody's gonna have different opinions, a different liking, so whatever. Now guys, I don't have honeymoon. Don't ask me why. Every time I'm gonna get it, I end up getting something else. I forget, but for whatever reason it is, I don't have it. I did put them side to side and saw them when I went to the store to buy this one. This palette, they do look the same. Super alike. The 2 shades at the bottom, this shade right here, it's really what got me into buying this palette. And of course, I wanted to see and have the whole new packaging. But this same shade is the one that I was going to get the honeymoon for. So this red right here, it is the same shade as the other one, guys. But when it comes to the brown, you might think they are the same in pictures. They might look the same in swatches, but they're not really the same. When you move this palette around, before when I was applying the brown, I did told you guys that I see a shift of red or plump undertone in the brown. And then now when I was talking to you, I just confirm it that there is a shift of a red undertone in this brown. And if you have the palette, look at it, you're gonna see it for sure. It's right there. And the one from Honeymoon, it is more of a true brown. And then now the 2 top shades, they are not the same, guys. The ones from Honeymoons, they are way warmer, way more like with the gold undertone. This one right here, it is way lighter than the first one from Tom Ford. And then this one, it is a pinky rose gold shade. And the one from Honeymoon, it is more like a straight up champagne color with golden undertones. And it is darker than this one for sure. But those two shades, they are completely different, guys. And the brown, believe it or not, it's not the same. This is a really original brown, guys. Really, really original. And I love the look that I created using this palette. I cannot tell you nothing different. I love it. I think this look looks so elegant and so sophisticated. This look match with everything. Really, it is a really elegant burgundy shade, and I really liked it, guys, and enjoy. But alright, babes, I hope this video was helpful. I hope all the comparisons, all the swatches helped you out, and I hope that I helped you out on seeing if you want this palette or if you have the Honeymoon, if you still want to pick it up. But alright, babes, thank you again for your precious time. Thank you again for spending time with me for another great video. I love being here with you guys. And if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you are considering subscribing, because I would love for you to stay with me. So go down below and subscribe and ring the little bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Bye, guys.